Hey YouTube, it's Whitney. So I know it's been a while. A lot has been going on, and I'm also sorry that this video is probably going to be pretty pitiful because I'm sick again. Yay! Um, but I'll start with the numbers because it's always interesting, right? So let's see. I am 1 year and 2 months post-op from Labband surgery, and my numbers are sitting around 195 right now, and I'm looking forward to a possible fill at June 3rd. I haven't had a fill since August of 2010, and so I'm really looking forward to a very tiny fill to get, I'm sorry, the ball rolling again for the numbers to move. So I think that that's what I need. Anyway, this update really has to do with another goal achieved, and that is that it's on Sunday, May 15th, I ran my first half marathon. Ah! So it was definitely a big goal, and I think that I'm not sure I really knew I could do it. 1 year ago, May of 2010, I ran my first 5K after completing the Couch to 5K program, and that 5K time was 37 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was thrilled, right? I wanted to be under 40 minutes. I don't think I've made a video about this yet, but April 17th, 2011, I ran my third 5K since I started running a year ago, and that 5K time was 30 minutes and 3 seconds. So in less than a year, I knocked off a good 7.5 minutes off of my 5K time, and I'm sure that I can continue to bring it down. I can't wait to be under 29 minutes. That's my next goal. Is the next 5K I run. I'd really like to get it under 29 minutes, and it's a really big thing for me. I'm not fast. I never considered myself a runner, especially a fast runner. So it's pretty neat to watch those numbers go down as well. So again, even though my overall weight has not really changed a whole lot, it's kind of fluctuating in the 190s, just kind of up and down, and but I'm still very happy. So let's get back to this. So yeah, I started running a year ago, and then I signed up for this half marathon. I've been training for it, which really to me means upping my miles since January, and the highest mileage I ran before the half marathon was 12, and but that 12 miles was not like the half marathon I ran on Sunday. So I'm going to give you the recap, and that's what this video is going to be. There were, I think, a little over 2,000 runners in this half marathon. I traveled 3.5 hours to do this half marathon from State College, Pennsylvania, where I go to grad school, to Columbia, Maryland, because it was the closest one that wasn't closed registration during that time period. I wanted to do it. I was actually intending on doing one in September, and then I realized that I was ready now, so why put it off, right? So, okay, I drove about 3 hours and 15 minutes on Saturday night. I slept in a hotel, woke up, put my running gear on. My boyfriend went with me and helped me out and cheered me on. And woke up at 6 a.m. and got out there, got my race packet, got to the starting line, and pumped up, and we're off, right? So, I'm so sorry. So the first 5 miles were great. I felt great. I was having a good time. There's a lot of really fun people, and yeah, it was a good experience. And then there was a big hill. My mantra in training and that day when I saw hills was I just kept telling myself, you're not afraid of hills. Hills don't scare me, because they actually do. But if I don't tell myself that, I get a little psyched out. So I did well on that hill, but let me tell you, at the end of that hill, it was probably a pretty steep hill for about a half a mile, well, between miles 5 and 6. So at the end of that hill, I was very, very tired. And I started out in front of the 2-hour, 20-minute pace group, and I was ahead of them until mile 5, and they, on that hill, passed me up. So I wasn't discouraged. My goal was to finish in 2.5 hours, so continue on, right? Miles 7 through 9 were kind of a struggle. I was having a little bit of negative self-talk, but I was confident. I was confident that I could still finish in 2.5 hours, but I was getting tired. I was stopping at every water stop, every 2.5 miles or so, having water and Gatorade, and at about mile 8, I did have some energy gummies. They were disgusting, but I tried to have something because I knew my fuel was low. So the water and Gatorade really helped. It was really nice to have those water stops. I walked through, especially after mile 6, I walked through my water stops. I ran up to them and then I walked through them. And as the miles increased, the more and more walking I was doing after the water stop. So anyway, moving on. Mile 10, I told myself, oh, but there's just a 5K left. You can do this. But I actually ended up walking quite a bit of the last 3.1 miles, more than I really wanted to. I think that's my only disappointment, is that the last 3.1 miles I didn't give my all. I think that negative self-talk was getting to me. So, and then down the home stretch, someone said, oh, this is the last run, but I didn't realize that until they said it. And so I actually walked up to that point, and then I was really sad because I could have run a lot more at the end. I didn't realize I was that close to the finish. So I ran the last chute. I sprinted the last probably 0.1 mile. I don't know how I did it. I couldn't really feel my legs, but I sprinted. And I finished in 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 15 seconds. It was a fantastic experience. I will definitely be doing that again. Right after it was over, I told myself, why would I ever do this? The whole time I'm running, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? But afterwards, and 24 hours, 48 hours later, I know that it's a very powerful personal experience to do something like that. Something that a year and 2 months ago, at 278 pounds, I can't even imagine. So I'm very happy to have done that. I did have my boyfriend there with me, and he cheered me on in the beginning, sat around for 2.5 hours, and then gave me a high five and cheered me on at the last chute, the finish chute, and took pictures. And I'm so happy to have him be so supportive of me. So many people are impressed that I did that, and I'm proud because people are so impressed by me. So I'm about out of time, so I want to show you a couple things. First of all, this is my awesome finisher's medal. It's so cool. I'm so proud of myself. And the cool shirts that they were giving out. I don't know how much you can see, but yeah, it was the Maryland Half Marathon. And yes, I am super thrilled. So thank you to everyone for all the encouragement you give me. Again, I apologize for the sickness. I think every race that I've signed up for that's above a 5K, so I signed up for a 4-miler, 5-miler, and then this half marathon the week before I get sick. I don't understand. So I did run that kind of sick. So hopefully I'll get over this soon, but I think I definitely need to give myself time to rest. So 2 hours, 34 minutes, 15 seconds for my first half marathon. Many more to come, maybe not anytime soon, but at some point I will do this again. So thank you for watching. Ask any questions you want to ask about running and training, and I would be thrilled to answer them for you. I wish everybody had that feeling. I'm a runner. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.